Morning, Orange County. Welcome back to Daybreak OC. I'm Shali Zamarodi. The time now, 6:10.
And I'm Pete Weitzner. It's Tuesday, August 19th.
So 3 days later, and folks are still talking about Rick Warren's Saddleback Presidential Forum. Was there a cone of silence? Who carried the day?
Here to offer his insights, longtime Republican Party consultant Adam Probolsky. Welcome, Adam.
Thank you, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks
to you.
For
being here. I'm sure you're still talking about the event on Saturday. What are your thoughts?
Well, McCain was a superstar that day. He really shined. It was certainly an audience where they were welcoming him and they wanted to see him and wanted to hear him. And so we're pretty happy with what he did.
Some people questioned the forum and where the event was held. How do you feel about where, if it was done in a church?
And a pastor is
right.
The moderator.
Well, we've got events like that happening in the business community and happening at the Chamber of Commerce and all the different kinds of walks of life in America. And I think the pastor pointed out that they support a separation in church and state, but not a separation in politics and faith. And neither candidate had a problem with that.
You know, come the first Tuesday in November, the event will be, fairly long forgotten. But it's had quite some legs, and I think people are surprised how many people watched this event. Kind of unprecedented, the two of them together before the debates, and together really for the first time. David Gergen, who has played for both sides, so I think gets general plaudits for being even-handed, and I thought had a very insightful write-up, and just read real quickly. One thing he says, heading into the candidate's appearance on Saturday night at Saddleback Church, conventional wisdom in politics was Barack Obama should have a clear upper hand in any joint appearance with John McCain. Young, elegant, cool, charismatic dude who can charm birds from the trees. The other, meandering, sometimes bubbling old fellow who can barely distinguish Sunnis from Shias. Kiss that myth goodbye. You like that assessment?
I think
McCain surpassed expectations.
Well, he certainly did, but I don't know that I necessarily agree with all the words Gergen used. The fact is, McCain did surpass expectations. He was direct with every answer he had, and Obama was nuanced in every answer he had. Rick Warren asked the question about is there evil and what should we do about it? And Obama's answer included us being humble. McCain's answer was defeat it.
Bin Laden,
yeah,
right.
defeat it, and then went into the Bin Laden. So that's what we need. America, above all, the American people above all look for strong leadership, and that's what McCain produced at that forum.
And having said that, though, Democrats will take those direct answers of McCain, and they say already on the blogs they're looking for places that they can pick off things. So maybe it plays to it plays really to the differences, I guess, in both parties, right?
True. I mean, McCain said in Southern California, very close to the beach, on the question of energy, he said, drill now, and got applause. The fact is, there is big support in California and in the rest of the country for drilling now. It's one of the parts of the solution that McCain has suggested for our energy crisis. He says everything, all the above, do it all now, but certainly drilling is one of them.
Gergen goes on to write, and this is on CNN.com, generally thought to be CNN, no friends say to Republicans, that he thinks McCain is on a mini roll, offshore drilling, which the public likes. The Soviet situation with Georgia plays to his strength, and he had a very good fundraising month in July. Would you agree he's on a mini roll? And he finishes this column by saying, for the first time after Saddleback, he looks like he could win in November.
Yeah, I think he is. I wouldn't call it a roll. I think he's just rising in the polls, and people are starting to realize that he is a strong leader, and Barack Obama isn't necessarily what they're looking for today. There's going to be a huge component of the electorate that thinks Obama's the element of change and is going to stick with him. He's going to get a convention bump for sure. He's going to come out probably today and talk about his Veep, and so Obama will certainly have some success here as far as polling goes. But McCain is strong. I mean, at the forum he talked about, on an economic level, Meg Whitman, a Californian who can help him, advise him on economy, on business. Those are the kind of things people are going to want to hear today.
Jump back to your earlier comment. He's going to come out Obama and talk about his VP. What do you hear? You're an insider.
Oh, well, I'm an insider in the Republican Party.
Yeah, but you're an insider. I mean, there's three or four names we keep hearing: Biden, Hillary Hillary Clinton actually resurfacing a little. You hear that?
There's, I think, no chance of it. I mean, nobody wants Bill Clinton around in the shadow of the presidency. But you know, from a strategy standpoint, you know, Richardson of New Mexico is the guy that I would choose, but
international gravitas.
Exactly, and leadership too as a governor, and something that Obama has none of.
I think the upshot now, Shali, 3 days later, it was expected to be a close race. The electoral map is close, and maybe it got even a little closer after last Saturday.
I think so, and we're going to see McCain on the rise.
Adam Probolsky, longtime Republican consultant, a spokesman for the Orange County Republican Party. Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right, let's check in with our freeways right now, going right outside and taking